What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about some boating accessories, not fishing tackle. We'll talk about it right now. Thanks everyone for watching. As you know, I'm all about bass fishing tackle, and that's usually what these videos are about, but I got some new accessories for my boat recently. One of them I really like, so it gave me this idea to kind of put a list together of 7 different items that I have to have in my boat. And I'm not talking, adding live scope or adding power poles or, new graphs. I mean, those are kind of whatever. There's a lot of preferences, things like that. These are more inexpensive accessories, things that I keep in the boat with me. And it doesn't include tools or, having an extra prop. I mean, jumper cables, all that kind of stuff. Those are all, kind of standard stuff. But I'll show you these things that I have, why I like them, and what I've learned about how they help me. So let's just grab one of them. So the first thing, this is actually what got me the idea. This is the Sonar shield. So this is a really cool device. It's just basically to protect your live scope transducer. They have them for the LVS 32, 34, all the active target. But you basically slide this over and then clip it on there, and it protects it when you're going down the road, or if you're out fishing and you're just fishing shallow, not really live scoping that day. It's a really cool tool. I found these on TikTok actually, and really liked the product. It's been great for me so far, and it's really easy to use. So that was kind of, again, what gave me the idea for this. But it's pretty cool. I'll put a link down below to this and really all this stuff where you could get it. Next one, I've had these for a while. These are the Akua boat fenders. So they're fenders that you stick on the side of your boat, and then if you're docking or anything like that, or you can't use your power poles, or there's a lot of instances where I use these fenders. But the other cool thing about these is there's 2 of them, and I put them in my storage, and that's where my spare prop goes. So this is kind of like doubles as a protector of the fiberglass in my boat. It's hard, heavy duty plastic. It's going to help protect it a little bit more, so I use it for 2 things. One to help when I'm docking, or in my compartment for my props. So it's kind of a dual purpose thing. Really works. Yeah, like I said, it's no rope, no cleat, just sticks on there. Pretty simple device, suction cup, works really good. So I really like these. Again, if I'm not beaching the boat somewhere else and I'm using a dock, going away and things like that, I like these things. Now, next thing, this is a cleaner. I've used a bunch of different ones. This is really my favorite one, and for a number of reasons. I mean, number one is it works really well, but it's also inexpensive compared to the other stuff. I've tried a lot of different brands, but this one really good. This is just a marine speed wax, really easy to spray down, wipe down. There is a ceramic one that costs more. It is better, but it's a lot more expensive. So that's a good product if you really wanted to get it super clean, which I need to do that now. I haven't cleaned my boat in a while, but this is good for cleaning your boat or just spraying down after use. Really like this Lucas Slick Mist, the marine stuff. Now, next thing is up there on my trolling motor. I'm not going to remove it, but it's the Troll Tamer from TH Marine. It's basically a neoprene sleeve that slides over all your cords and cables from your trolling motor and your electronics. It's really cool, really neat. I've had that thing for 5 years. I've had this boat for almost 5 years, and I have been fishing all the time. I got that right when I got the boat. It's starting to get a little raggedy, but it's really held up really well, and it still does the trick. It's a neoprene sleeve, so it makes it look clean. Again, with all that heat and everything that I have here in Texas and fishing as much as I do, it's really starting to take a beating, so I'm gonna get another one of those things. It's been really good, and if you can get 5 years out of it of heavy use, it's well worth it. Makes everything protected, clean, and it's also easier when you're moving. Sometimes that cable kind of wraps around your graph or just kind of gets out of order. Having that sleeve is a lot easier, so I really like that. Now, I guess I got one in my hand that I'm already kind of waving around, but this is a product for cleaning your screen. This is called Graph Sauce, and it's from Boat Bling. Now, they also make a really good cleaner that does a really good job for removing hard water spots and things like that, but it is pretty pricey. That's why I put the Lucas oil stuff in there. So good product for sure, but I really like this stuff. It's really simple, just spray it on there and wipe it down. It's a really good product made specifically for electronics, those types of screens. I mean, there's a lot of different cleaners that would work, but this one was really made for it. I don't know what's in it, but it's got some kind of polymer technology to help repel water. So it really does. It's a good stuff. Again, I'll put links to all this stuff where you can find them. Now, the next 2 you might not have thought of, but these are just kind of things that I always bring in the boat with me. One is a power bank for my phone. I mean, I do have a way to charge here, but this charges all kinds of other stuff that I have in my boat, whether it's my camera batteries, my AirPods, anything like that. This is a cool device. I don't know what brand it is. There's so many good ones, honestly, but keeping a power bank is just such a smart idea. The other one, this thing, I don't know what you'd really call this. I guess it's like a selfie stick. But really what I use it for is when I'm fishing by myself, and I want to get a picture of myself. You know, you catch that big one and all you got is that selfie shot. I've done that a million times. I mean, we all have, but you can get a much bigger picture or better picture with this. It's a little tripod, slide it up, slide over to your camera, and then put it on the selfie mode and the timer, and you can get much better pictures if you're by yourself. So having this little thing that folds together, I got this for Christmas a couple years ago, so don't even know what brand it is, but I keep this in the boat at all times. It's an Atumtech, I don't know what it is. I mean, you can probably find a bunch of them on Amazon, but it's really easy to take those good pictures by yourself instead of those selfie pics. Again, I do that all the time if I'm in a hurry, but if you got a really big one, like I did this when I caught some really big fish on OHIV a couple years ago. I was all by myself, catching 7s and 9s and things like that, and got good pictures with this. So I'll show you these pictures. This is from just having a little selfie stick like this. So really, really recommend something like that. I think that's all 7. So let me know, what boating accessories am I missing? What's something that really helps you out, helps your life, makes your life easier? I always like to know what's out there. There's so many great products and more coming. I'll put links down below for all these products. Check them out. And again, comment and let me know what you think about what I'm missing from this list. Thanks for watching.